Namaste. I am so happy today for making this recording for you so that you can practice at home. And as we know that there is no time, there is no space, we are here all together practicing at the same time. We can connect from wherever you are, wherever, whenever you are. Each practice must be done with full devotion. When we cannot offer the practice, it is just a waste of time and a gymnastic exercise for the body. Today, I'm gonna share a practice just as I would make at home. It is a level a little more advanced than regular studios. If you're a beginner, you might feel a little bit frustrated, and that's why I invite you to make aside any frustration, because a true yoga practice is done with love, discipline, attention, concentration, and your breath. I'm sharing the teachings that come to me from my teacher, Rina Muens, who is a student of Sri Dharma Mitra, the Living Master. Let's start the practice, and wherever you feel that you must rest, rest. And whenever you feel that you want to back up your asanas, your postures, back them up so that you can let go of everything and be free in your mat. Let's start by closing your eyes. You can place your hands in Dhyan Mudra, where your index finger and your thumb touch, facing up. Your spine is straight up. The top of your head towards the sky. Relax your shoulders. Let's keep them feeling that you vibrate with the whole universe. Fill up your heart with a strong desire for liberation. Vibrate your heart way beyond this galaxy. Offer your practice to God Creator, Great Spirit. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sarva Vashtanga Piva Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Vyantraha Suchi. Breathe deep. About breathing in Dharma Yoga, we don't do the Ujjayi breath as it is taught in Ashtanga Yoga. Dharma Mitra teaches that Ujjayi breath is only made when a posture is very hard or you're a beginner. Stand up at the top of your mat. Breathe as if you were sleeping. Slow, subtle, and soft. Place your hands at the center of your heart. Remember, this is a prayer in movement. Extend your hands all the way to the sky. And go all the way down to earth. You can bend your knees. Right foot back. Look up. Move your left foot back and place your knees, heart center, going to a cobra. Downward facing dog. top of your head towards the ground, right foot to the front, look up, left front, Uttanasana, go all the way up to the sky, and hands to your heart center. To the sky, maybe a little back, to the earth. Left goes back, lower your back knee to the sky, look to the sky, and right to the back, Ashtanga Namaskarasana, towards the cobra, downward facing dog, top of your head to the ground, left to the front, lower your back knee, look up, walk to the top of your mat, feet together if you're very flexible, or separate if you need more flexibility. Go all the way to the sky, arch your back, and hands to your heart center. This is the first sun salutation, 3 more times. Go all the way up, down Uttanasana. Right foot back, lower your knee, look up. Plank pose, Ashtanga Namaskarasana, to your cobra, the snake. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left forward. Towards the sky and to your heart center. All the way to the sky, arch your back, expand your heart, go to the ground. Left goes back, look up. Plank pose, knees, forehead, heart towards your cobra. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, looking up. Right forward, Uttanasana, all the way up to the sky and to the center. All the way up, down to touch your legs. Third sun salutation, right foot back. If you're flexible, place your hands, if they touch your mat, towards the back. Then go back to the front, plank pose, Ashtanga Namaskarasana, cobra, downward facing dog. Right foot goes forward, hands on the back if you reach the mat. Walk forward, Uttanasana. To the sky, to your heart center. To the sky, to the ground. Left goes back, hands go back to the front, plank pose, Ashtanga Namaskarasana, cobra, downward facing dog. Now your right foot forward, hands back, left foot forward. To the sky, to your heart center. All the way up, all the way down. Left goes back, open your heart. Hands in the front, right to the back. Knees, forehead, chest, to cobra. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, your hands back. Hands to the front, walk forward, Uttanasana. Go all the way up and to your heart center. We finish sun salutation. Let's go with hands together or hands parallel to each other, or maybe a little more open, but extend your elbows, go all the way back. As long as it's healthy for your body, extend all the way, going back, all the way to the ground. Uttanasana. 5 breaths. I really like doing this cross, passing my hands to the back towards my shin bones, opposite shin bones, opening my elbows, pulling myself towards my legs. Your knees could be bent, especially if you feel a lot of tension in your back, you bend your knees. Hands on the ground, walk a little back, bend your knees towards your armpits, Bakasana, opening your chest to the front. Place your head slowly in the ground. So you can stay there or going to Malasana, which is this one, just like that. Or if you're in Bakasana, place your head on the ground and go to Shirshasana, stretching your legs up, and from there, legs parallel to the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, a little jump to go to Chaturanga. Look up, upper facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Very well. Top of your head to the ground. Remember your offering in your downward facing dog, stretching your shoulders. Bend your knees as much as you need. Extend your elbows. Place your forearms on the ground, your hands close together, index fingers touching each other. One leg up, and maybe you're moving to a Pincham Mayurasana. Just moving your hips up slightly. Go down, downward facing dog. Left leg to the front of your mat. Your left hip goes straight to your left heel. Doesn't matter if your knee is beyond your ankle. If you need your hands on your back, use them to help your chest press up, or you can walk your hands back. Kapyasana, stretch your arms up. You can stay here or place your hands together. Trying to place your elbows together, go all the way back. Go back to center. Open as a warrior two to the right side. Your left leg is in the front. Your left forearm on your leg as an option 1, or left hand in the inside of your leg, and bring your right arm all the way up above your ear. You can stay here, or if you have your luck, bring your left arm under, grabbing your right wrist. Keep dropping your hips towards your front foot, looking up. Go back to the warrior two. Slide your left foot right under your left knee, drawing a square. Open, hands to the heart center, twist outside your left leg. Looking up, gazing up. Eventually your back will rest on your leg. 10 breaths. Maybe grab your left wrist with your right hand, right arm under your leg. Look down, place your right hand on the ground, lift your back knee, grab your left knee or your left big toe, and here you can open the knee to the sky, or just as I'm gonna do it, extend your left leg all the way up, looking up, opening your hips to the sky. Turning your pelvis towards the sky. Bring your left hand to the ground. Keep your left leg extended up. Downward facing dog. Bring the top of your head towards the ground and breathe. Bring your forearms down to the ground. Hands close together. Moving to Pincha Mayurasana. Your forearm balance. Go back down to the ground. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward. Lower your back knee. Toes. Bring the ball of your foot towards the ground, your back foot. Kapyasana, so allow your hips to go to your right heel and calm your breath. Remember, this is an offering. I truly try to offer this practice so that in my path of yoga teaching, whenever my students come with injuries or illnesses, they can heal. And I also offer this so that in my teaching path of yoga, my students are protected and they can do wise choices. Now turn your heart to the sky. Open a lot your heart. This is Kapyasana. Your hands can be together or apart. Go back to center. Open as a word two. Right hand in the inside of your right foot. Left arm to the front, or maybe you can make your lock, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. All your way to the front. Breathe deep. Pray so that in difficult situations you can keep calm, stay calm. Now you can keep a very calm breath, a relaxed mind. Go back as a word two. Place your hip right above your left knee. Slide your right foot under your right knee and twist outside your right leg. Your upper back comes to rest over your leg, and if you have your lock, you make it. Look at the sky. Relax your eyebrows. This is a bit longer when we stay in this twist. Turn your gaze to the ground. Place your left hand on the mat. Lift your back knee. Twist. Turn your back heel to the mat and do your Vashisthasana at your level. Hand on your knee or your foot. Turn your pelvis to the sky. Lift your right leg up. Keep your right leg up and do downward facing dog. Head to the ground, to the nucleus of the earth. Place your forearms down, hands close together. You can stay here or go towards your balance. Go down to downward facing dog. Left foot between your arms. Go up to warrior one. Your knee. The Dharma teaches it. Unless you have an injury in your knee, you stay with your knee at the level of your ankle. If you're not injured, you place your knee over your toes. So this is a difference. Lift your arms, gaze forward. Your front leg is parallel to the ground. Interlace your fingers in the back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Extend your front leg and gaze at the back floor. Look forward and then lift your back leg to toppling tree. Your back leg above your hips. Your torso as an upper facing dog or a cobra. From here, bring your right knee towards your chest or right foot to your hands and extend your right leg, trying it to stay parallel to the ground. So your foot is at the same level of your hips, looking to the front and extending your leg. Point your front foot, your upper foot. Breathe deep 10 times. Go back up, resting your right foot to the ground. Same leg, tree pose. There are many options of tree, or you may use the Padmasana or lotus. Bring your foot up towards your navel, then anchor your right foot to the hips, and turn your right knee facing down, hands at your heart center or up to the sky. If you're here, there goes the next option. Right hand on your right foot, left arm up. You can stay there or go all the way down, resting your head down. Go back up. If you were up, down. If you were in regular tree, rest and then go back to tree. Next balance with the right foot and the front of your left leg. Hands to your heart center. Place your shin bone on your triceps. Your right foot towards your left armpit, and then lift your hips, lift your left leg, facing forward. Go back. your right foot on the front, left foot back to warrior one. Here we are. Face up, gaze to the front, knee above your toes. Extend your right leg, interlace your fingers, gaze to the back floor, then gaze forward, lift your left leg, the toppling tree. Foot above your hips, spine as an upper facing dog. Calm your breath. Bring your left leg to the front, knee to your chest. You can grab your thigh or your foot and extend your leg as another option, parallel to the floor, pointing your left foot. 10 times, 10 breaths. Rest from there or go directly to 3 at your level. If you do the half lotus, left hand to left foot, right arm up and then down, forward bend, release all the weight of your head. If you are here, let's go direct from here. Lower your left foot to the base of your thigh and bring your left foot to your right armpit. On your triceps, lift your pelvis and lift your back leg. Go back. Feet together. That's it. This is only warm up. Lift your arms up. We start the poses. And then go all the way towards the ground. Bend yourself forward. Uttanasana. Right foot all the way back. Warrior 2. Gaze forward. And from here, place both hands the inside of your left leg to the lizard. This is one option. Stay here. Or go all the way to your elbows, moving forward and back. Or maybe your back knee goes all the way to the ground. And here, go down until your whole chest is touching your mat. If this is too easy, next variation. Bring your head inside your left leg. So here's how you start knotting yourself. Use your left hand to grab your right ankle, and this is what I'm working on to support my shoulder on the ground and grab my back foot with both hands. Go back to center, to Ardha Hanumanasana or full Hanumanasana. This is Ardha and this is full. Option to stay here, and if you're working on lowering your hips to the ground, always in movement, otherwise you'll never go down. If you're in full Hanumanasana, point your front foot, grab your hands together and try to bring your hands all the way above your back foot. Go back to center and choose to go however you want. From here you can grab your left foot with your left hand, do Vashisthasana. And from there, any variation, half Dhanurasana, half bow, or bring your back foot, your upper foot as a pigeon. And the same way you came, go back to Hanumanasana. From here, go to sleeping lizard towards your front leg. You can use this as a variation of Paschimottanasana as well. Bend your front knee, do half pigeon. Open your heart. One option is staying here. Next option, grabbing your back foot from the back. First option is your back foot in the inner part of your elbow, or grabbing your foot this way. Your hand is looking up, and then grabbing your foot on the back and going all the way back. If you're very flexible, then you place your toes in the base of your skull. And then you hook your foot there and stretch your arms. Hands to your heart center. Go back to handstands or standing splits. Lift your right leg all the way up. You can bring one hand to hug your shin bone, or from here press the floor to go to handstand. From there, place right foot on the front, left foot back, warrior two. Gaze forward. To slowly move to lizard. In your option, the same way you did it in the previous side. Always moving forward and back if you haven't placed your chest on the ground. For very flexible people, slide forward with your open arms and maybe step the front of your right foot on your triceps. Next option, to place your head in the outside of your right leg, using your left hand to pull you. As you get there, right hand can grab your back ankle. Go out from the posture to Hanumanasana or Ardha Hanumanasana, so the half pose or the full pose. Start working with moving your pelvis to lower your pelvis to the ground, or place your hands together. Maybe place your hands together, move back, extending your heart, extending the area of your heart, as if your heart is really going to the sky, to the heaven. Go back to center, however you want, to Vashisthasana. One variation is here. Next variation is pigeon. Or you get this is half bow, or the one I love is the pigeon. Grabbing my foot back, turning my arm. Go back as you came. Grabbing your foot, placing it slowly on the ground, Hanumanasana or Ardha Hanumanasana. To sleeping lizard, resting on your front leg. Remembering this is an offering. Bend your right knee to a half pigeon, whatever level you feel comfortable with. Can be here or a little bit more to the front. And then extend yourself to your pigeon. Your foot can be in the inside of your back elbow, or placing your toes under your skull like I'm doing, and extending your arms. Go back to center. Place your right foot on the ground, standing splits. Allow your head to go down, your upper leg to go up. Next option, press down to lift the handstands. Back to the ground to rest on Balasana, Child's Pose. Relaxing completely. Releasing all the tension completely. Remember, you're part of the full cosmos, the whole creation. You sit over your heels. Rest your hands on your legs. Extend your legs to the front. Point your feet. You may bend your knees, because your head must be touching your legs all the time. If you're very flexible as I am, we extend our legs if you're flexible. To Paschimottanasana. Here it is. Lift yourself. Your legs are extended. Bend your right leg and cross it outside. Sorry. So place your right foot on your inner left leg as one option. Next option as a lotus. And next option, with the lotus on your right leg, bend your left leg as a virasana. Place your left leg facing outside and your right hand grabbing your right foot or right hand grabbing the floor. Try to open your heart to come back to your prayer. Go back to center. Remember the options. One option is to keep one leg extended. Now bend your left leg, left foot on lotus. Next option, with your right heel at the side of your hips in Virasana or hero pose. Now your right hand faces out and grab your left foot with your left hand facing back, or your left hand muscle can also touch the ground, close to your spine. Close your eyes and visualize a spiral that's drawn in your spine. So even though there's so many things happening outside, inside you there is calm, stillness. Next pose, Shirshasana A. You can follow my instructions or go straight to your you can follow instructions or go directly to your Shirshasana. My proposal today is the lotus. I have a little trick. Rina does it really smoothly. So the idea is to be able to push the ground and lift your legs to your arms. I do one by one. I lift first only one knee to my arm, above my elbow. And once I'm there, I feel the support and I go lifting the other knee. And once it's up, my head goes all the way to the ground. Once I'm here, I lift my legs. Lift your legs. Padma Shirshasana. Close your eyes. If you're able to do it, close your eyes. And concentrate on your third eye center. Go back slowly, either in Padmasana. If you do it in the lotus, it's the rooster. Lifting your chest, lifting your head to the front. And go slowly back to the top of your head. And lift your hips again. Unfold your Padmasana. Legs parallel to the ground. And go to upper facing dog. Downer facing dog. If you are in the simple Shirshasana, go down slowly. sit down. Let's go to shoulder stand. May I show you my trick to the shoulder stand? You should really know that your neck is strong. So you can always stay here, halasana, or a gentle candle, a gentle shoulder stand. If the shoulder stand is in your daily practice, you can enter from the back, as if it was a downward facing dog. Place your hands in the front, towards the front of your mat. Place your head. From here, my head rolls. And place your elbows, grabbing your back, lift your legs. If you work with Padmasana, with the lotus in your legs, do go ahead and do that. If you're comfortable here, with good balance, place your hands in your thighs and lift your knees towards the sky, stretching your elbows. Gazing to your third eye center. Let's go to the embryo. Lower your knees in lotus and hug your legs with your arms. Your shin bones towards your forehead. Breathe deeply while you're in your embryo and bring your hands to your lower back, turning your thumbs towards your spine. Open your legs, spread your legs like in Hanumanasana at the sky. And one foot will touch the floor, keeping your hips high. And then the second foot. And bridge pose. Keep your hips high. Breathe deeply, as if you were sleeping. Now listen carefully. Walk your feet under your sitting bones, so your ankles are right under your hips. Grab your ankles. Press the floor with your elbows and bring your knees all the way down to touch your mat and the top of your head to your mat. Crouch pose. And now you can grab opposite elbows towards the back of your mat. Slowly press your hands down at the sides of your ears. Press the mat with your hands and feet going to Urdhva Dhanurasana. And once you're there, press your chest towards the back wall. As you move your chest towards the back wall, start to watch the floor, turning your sight, your gaze down, and maybe forward to the front of the room to flip your Dhanurasana, passing through a handstand. Use one leg to propulse yourself and end up in Uttanasana. And you can go back with a strong Urdhva Dhanurasana, strong bow pose. And rest, bringing your back to the floor. Feet together in butterfly, and open your knees. Let them fall to the sides. Relax your head. Relax deeply. Breathing deeply. Close your legs. Prepare your feet on the ground, knees to the sky. Hands at the sides of your ears. Second time, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Pressing your chest towards the back wall. You can even walk your hands towards your feet, towards a full Urdhva Dhanurasana, full bow pose. And that will happen when your hands actually touch your ankles. You can lower your forearms to the ground and walk your forearms towards your ankles to grab your ankles. This is a full bow pose. Smile and breathe deeply. You can come out, flipping your bow, ending up, lying down. This is the Sphinx. You can choose to stay here or go to a cobra, placing your hands under your shoulders, pressing the floor down. In your cobra, your pubis has to stay in touch with the ground. Once you're there, you can grab your right foot with your right hand, turning your elbow up. This is a royal cobra, bringing the cobra to a more advanced level. Do it with one foot and then with the other foot. You can also choose to help yourself with a strap around your foot. And then go all the way down. Relax a bit. Breathing deep. Now full Dhanurasana. Grab your feet. Press them back. Relax your chest. You can do the full bow pose, grabbing your feet and turning your elbows up. Pressing your chest up. Breathing deep. And come back down, bringing one hand down and then the other. Balasana, hips sit over your heels and relax your forehead towards the ground. Close your eyes and breathe deep. Moving towards standing Titipasana. If you're working still on the full pose, you can do only one side, bringing your right hand under your right leg and interlacing your left hand, or the other side. Or you can do both sides at the same time. Bring your shoulders behind your knees, slowly bending your knees. A bit wider than hip distance apart. Try to open your chest while you're there, even though it feels weird to open your chest. That is the action that keeps you safe. And you can interlace your hands at your back. This is a meditation posture. Release the posture. Bring your sit down. We always twist the right side first. So if you're lying down, you grab your right leg towards your chest and then let it go towards the left side, twisting your right side of the body, leaving your shoulders on the ground, in contact with the ground. Your nose towards the sky, and a full deep breath, relaxing the skin of your face. Go back to center, extend your right leg, hug your left knee, your left leg, bringing your knee towards your chest. Shimmy your hips to the right side and let go of your left leg towards the right side. It is more important that your shoulders are on the ground and that your left knee is touching the ground. Very slowly start to move towards your final Shavasana, deep relaxation posture. Releasing your whole body towards the ground, towards the earth. This is the best way to rid the body of impurities. Do anything you need to do so that you are very comfortable, with no need of later adjustments. If you have something to cover your eyes, do so. And feel how your whole body is heavier and heavier. Keeping your eyes closed, breathe deeply to come out of your Shavasana to a sitting posture. Very soft, extremely relaxed. Remembering that you are pure light. Feel the heat at your heart center of a love expanding, all the time expanding. Allow your love to go beyond your family and your pets, to love every single being the same. Dedicate the fruits of this practice to something that's bigger than yourself, bigger than your small self. Let's sing a Nam. When you sing it, feel you're one with all. Breathe deeply. Thank you very much. This has been a pleasure for me to share this practice with you. Please subscribe to my channel, Jimena Yoga, and visit my website or my Instagram or my Facebook. I'll be really grateful to be able to share more of these practices with you later on. Namaste.